Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. Today we want to talk about and answer one of the questions from Linda and Christine about how to unblock so that you don't feel dead inside and how to focus your energy. So the last couple weeks, we have been talking about grounding, intuition, Akashic records, the mindset. Now, I may need a little bit of clarification about what's creating this sort of sense of being dead inside, or I've had similar experiences of feeling empty or just so lonely that, that nothing seems to fill that need or want. What's the sense of it? Is there no purpose? Right? Like when I lost my purpose about 6 years ago or so, like there was a huge emptiness. Like, now what? Now what do I do? Right? Like there was nothing that seemed to fulfill that gap. What I did was I demanded a new purpose. I did, because I was like, I'm not going to flounder around here forever. I need something that's going to fulfill me on a soul level, not on a human consciousness level, but what is it that I can do to help humanity shift? Sometimes, we feel dead or empty when we can't find our tribe, when we can't find people who just get us. Come to a soulcation. If that's part of the problem, come to a soulcation. Let's dive deeper into that. Find people who are like-hearted, not like-minded. Because like-minded people, they'll last for a short period of time and then they're gone again. So there's, again, that sense of emptiness that happens again, right? What you want to look for in that case is people who are like-hearted. Like, do they understand the world the same way you do? Do they care? Do they love the same depths that you do, right? Like, that's been a major issue for me, is that when I love, like, it's overwhelming for people because it's extreme. So, you have to know yourself so well that you know, like, what's causing that sense of emptiness, deadness, of not being motivated, of not having any purpose. Like, what is it? Do you love so deeply that people become overwhelmed when you're around? If that's so, then you need to find your tribe, because there's lots of people out there who love at the same depths. So, focusing your energy has everything to do with you feeling alive and thriving. Recently, it came to my awareness that I was just basically surviving. Just basically surviving. What does it mean to thrive? For me, not for humanity, not for what does society tell you to do to thrive. What does it mean to you to thrive? What will it take for you to step into the power of you being able to thrive here? What will it take? So being able to focus, right? The first thing that needs to happen is you need to be determine what it is that you really want, dream, and desire about. Be very clear about this. This takes a whole different level of honesty with yourself. Honestly, it does. It takes you being so super honest with what you want, what your needs are, what you desire. You have to be very, very clear about what that is. And in order to get clear, you got to be honest. I mean, honesty is the only path that I found to being super clear with who I am, why I am, how I am, right? When I became very honest with myself, and even today, there are things that trip me up about my honesty, because those belief systems are so ingrained in us. And it's the belief systems that literally create the blocks. Second thing that I know that helps us to focus our energy is, what is it that you rather focus on what you want rather than what you don't want? Like, what is it that you really want? Again, honesty has to come into play here. You have to really know what you want. And then you need to focus on that. Like, that needs to be your everyday conscious awareness. There can't be any distractions along the way, because distractions, all they do is pull you off course so that you never actually get to what you want, dream, and desire. Again, distractions leave you empty. Let me repeat that. Distractions, they leave you empty. The third thing that I know that helps when we want to focus is to be very, very careful about the words that you use. Last week we talked about words and how they hold power by changing your mindset. It's very important when we're looking at how do we focus our energy. Make a decision, right? Like, this has everything to do with the words that you use. If you sit on the fence, all you're going to get is the fence. Use very clear words and make your sentences simple. If you're going to change your mindset, like we talked about last week, is that you need to literally be very, very clear about your words, and your sentences need to be very simple. The more words you use, the more distracted you become, because your energy cannot focus if there are distractions in the way. So be careful about the words that you use and make decisions. Make decisions. And use words to describe your decisions. They help you clear up your energy so that focusing becomes very, very easy. The fourth thing that I know is, like, helps you to focus, to become very clear, to feel fulfilled in your life, is to be determined and to be diligent with yourself. I cannot repeat that enough, that if you become diligent in your own way of being, your own practice, your mindset, then focusing becomes very, very simple. Right? So, what is it that you want? What is it that you desire? If you don't want to feel dead inside, then change. Make some changes. What makes you feel alive? Focus on that and do it all the time. Like, don't ever stop. Until it changes again, don't ever stop. That's what being determined and being diligent with yourself is all about. So if you have questions, ask them in this thread. I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. And I hope that this helps. And until next week,